tomorrow is like a little set trial date. They're trying to it's like a waiver hearing. They're trying to waive me across the street and see if they're gonna deal with me over there. But I don't want to go across the street. That's basically what it is. They're trying to see if they got enough evidence to waive me as an adult.
So across the street means
Business.
it means waive you to adult court.
Yeah, waive me to adult court.
So how nerve-wracking is it? Can you tell me what's going through your mind?
Well, I feel a little better now that I seen my mother today. But otherwise, it's like the tension is killing me. I just wish I knew what was going on. Like right now, I probably ain't gonna get too much sleep tonight because I'm thinking about the consequences that's for my actions and thinking about what could happen and could this happen? It could be anything. They could let me go scot-free. It's basically whatever the judge is feeling tomorrow. We're gonna see though. But I feel kind of anxious to know what's going on, and I feel kind of sad and I try to beat up myself because it's all everything I put upon myself. It's all my fault. Like my mom told me today, I just need to grow up and be a man. I'm just a big kid.
So if you could say something if you could get on the phone and call the judge right now, what would you want the judge to know about why you should not be waived to adult court?
I'll tell them that, like I said, even though I'm 18, I still have my mind isn't fully developed as it should be. Everybody make mistakes. And I let them know, like, I know I've been here a couple times, but please don't send me over there because that's a felony is going to be, first of all, it's going to take 7 years away from my life before I can even try to do something. So with my life, it limits me. I'll be working at Burger King or something like that for the rest of my life because I got a bad record. So I'll just bag them. I'll probably bag them to please don't take my life away from me. Cause to me, that's taking my life away because it'll be three adult felonies instead of just one because I have 3 pending.
Just let this wipe your lip for once. There we go. I just want to make sure. So what would you say to people who would say, well, if he's been in juvie that many times, he should be waived to adult court? What would you want to say to people who would think that?
That everyone makes mistakes, and sometimes it takes different people longer than other people it is to catch on. Maybe I was just one of the people that took longer to catch on, but some people catch on faster. But I don't know what it is. Maybe I need medication or something like that. Maybe I need some kind of therapy. My mom's willing to do whatever it takes to, to better my life. And I'm willing to do it either. If it takes therapy or medication, then that's what I'm gonna have to do. But it just took me longer than what it was supposed to for me to learn. I think I learned this time because I know the seriousness of my situation. I think I learned.
Boy, your mom's really there for you.
Yeah.
Your mom's really there for you, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
You and your mom been through a lot together. She's a neat lady.
She's always by my side. All right, no matter what it is, wrong or good, she tell me I can get through it. She told me that she think I should be a pastor today. When I grow up, I need to go to ministry school or something. I'm gonna take that in mind because I'm outgoing, I'm good at talking, I got good speech, and that's basically what a pastor is. I can get into people's hearts. I'm caring. Maybe that is what I should do. She's not the first person that told me that.
So if somebody said, okay, Aaron, when you get out, we'll set you up. We'll put you in a good neighborhood. We'll give you a house. We'll give you a job. We'll give you a car. Would that make a difference in your life? What is it that would stop you from doing whatever it is you tend to want to do once you get out?
It wouldn't make a difference at all. The car, that's all material things. It's all what is inside and what I want to do. I'm the only one that can change my future. And a car and a house, you know what I'm saying? That's all good. But still, everyone lives double lives. And I'll be still doing what I'm doing. It just make, man, I don't know. It'd be crazy for me to have all that. It wouldn't change me though. It couldn't change me. I have to do it myself. And I think learning the hard way like this it'd be the best way to do it. And I think it's gonna better all this stuff, everything I've been through is gonna make me a strong man when I grow up. Because I've been through it all, good and the bad.
We're sitting here and I can hear somebody singing and I can hear guys kind of talking or yelling down the hall. For somebody who's not here, explain what's going on right now around you. As you sit in this cell, say, as I sit in this cell, what? You can hear what?
As I sit in this cell, I can hear people singing, cursing, talking crap, shooting the shit with each other. yelling at each other, talking to me, people reading out loud. You can't, sometimes all night you can't get no peace. People be bamming on the doors, hitting the doors, bamming on their bed. And everything echoes in here too, so it's like it echoes and echo. It's all in your head. It's hard to go to sleep. It's ain't the place to be. It's a little cage, my little cage I call it.
Do you ever count the bricks?
No, I ain't counting no bricks, man. I ain't that bored. I got book. My mom give me books. She sent me books. I read a lot.
Well, you got a lot more than a lot of kids. Some kids don't even get visitation at all.
My mom's always gonna be there. She tried to get my face. They won't cut my hair. They refused to cut my hair. Like they told my mom, well, yeah, we can cut his hair for him. But and I asked, and she signed the paper a couple weeks before my birthday, and I'm trying to go to trial tomorrow, and they still won't cut my hair or cut my face for me. So now I gotta go looking like a monkey tomorrow.
So when we're in court with you tomorrow, if you had to guess right now, what do you expect is going to happen tomorrow?
Continuance.
Okay, just say tomorrow.
Tomorrow I expect for the judge and the prosecutor and my lawyer to continue my court date on for probably another month. And then next month they probably won't continue it again. And then they're gonna deal with me at the last moment, I think. To the last minute, when they finally have to deal with me, that's when they're gonna deal with me. But as long as they got time, they're gonna keep pushing it back, saying that all the witnesses ain't gonna come, or we waiting on the witnesses. They said they'll be here, but they're not here, so we're gonna give them another chance. But I think they're gonna continue my court date watch.
Do you think there's any chance at all you'll get out tomorrow?
No.
Say, I don't think there's.
I don't think there's a chance for me getting out tomorrow, unless, like I said, unless a miracle happens. God, it may be. I can't say. I changed my mind on the answer. I can't say. Because God works in mysterious ways. Maybe he'll give me a chance tomorrow. And I don't want to say I don't think it is. I hope it is. I'm going to pray tonight. I'm not a person that prays every night, but I pray when I need to, and I pray when I feel to. I feel I'm going to pray tonight, and hopefully God gives me this chance to get out, maybe on one of those little house arrest bands. Then I can work my way from there, because I know I can do it.
If you would happen to get out, could you say whether or not this is going to be the last time?
Yes. If I was going home, I could honestly say this is my last time here, for 2 reasons. I'm too old. That's the first one. And because I ain't gonna get in no trouble. I got my mind set on what I'm gonna do when I get out of here. And my mom got me a car too. After the last time you talked to me, she got me a car for my 18th birthday. I have a van now.
So you're gonna stay straight?
Yeah. Basically, all my whole life I've been taking cars, but now I got my car on my own. So ain't no reason for me to do that no more.
Any final words before your big day tomorrow?
Pray for me tonight. I need it. That's it. For real, really. Have a seat.
Sit down at the table, Mr. Kirk, I want to speak to you. Okay, I understand you talked with your mom. Is that right, Aaron?
Yeah.
All right.
She told me to plead not guilty, but I wanted to ask because I'm gonna go to St. Louis. I'm gonna go to Illinois, right? They're gonna come pick me up, right?
That's my understanding.
I was on probation in Illinois. That's why I have a warrant for my arrest, because I was on probation and no call, no show. They put a warrant for your arrest, right?
Right.
Well, I was in the county for 4 months in St. Louis. Illinois. And they released me after a month. I did 3 extra months in St. Louis because I didn't have an address, because my mom moved out of state. And then eventually they just kicked me out in the streets, like, yeah. But they, you know what I'm saying? They kept trying to monitor me. They said, oh, you're on intense probation. But they had no way to monitor me because I had no house to go to, you know?
Okay, well, understand this, Aaron. I don't know what's going on in Illinois for you, and I don't practice in Illinois, so I don't know what they're how they handle things out there procedurally. All right? What we're here for, what we got to talk about is from my understanding is that you talked to your mom. She went ahead and indicated to you that you should you should deny the charges and have it set for a waiver hearing. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you in agreement with that?
I know. I just want to ask. Like, that's what I'm saying, because I want to listen to my mom. But if they're gonna send me to Illinois, they're gonna put me back on probation, right? And I don't have a place to go. I tried to get my probation transfer here. Me and my mother slept in the car for 3 weeks, almost a whole month. Slept in the car, and I was going to my probation officer out of the car, doing drug tests, going to my probation officer, sleeping out of a car. When I go there, they're gonna put me back on probation, and I don't have nowhere to go out there. I'm gonna just be sitting in jail. I was wondering if I can get some numbers, or, you know what I'm saying, someone to assure me that I can get out and get my probation transfer here when I would get released.
Do you have a probation officer out there?
Yeah, I did.
Did your mom try to contact the probation officer?
She tried. I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
Well, that would be the best way probably to initiate that.
Because we tried to. All right. I'm gonna call my mom and see if she can, real quick, and see if she can talk to call him, and then if she says she can contact him and stuff. Is there any way we can continue this like next week? No.
Well, the prosecutor's office is giving you this one-time opportunity to try to get this case resolved, and my understanding is that, are you not clear as to believing that they have enough on you? Is that what the problem is?
Yeah, I know they don't. I didn't even do it.
Were you driving a car that, and then you fled from a vehicle? You never?
The dates are all wrong and everything. I came here on the 30th. I came here for a warrant. I don't even know how this charge. I never was subpoenaed. I never was read my rights. You know what I'm saying? Like when they say you had a right to. I don't even know nothing about. I came here.
Were you driving White Expedition at any time around that time period?
No.
No, you never took off running.
I know if I took this to trial, I can beat this case. It's not, but it's not that. I know for a fact I can beat this case in the trial. No hands down, no witness.
Where were you arrested at?
I was arrested in Hammond.
What were you doing?
Right around the corner from my house. I was sitting on my porch. The police just came, pulled up, said, "You got a warrant for your arrest. I'm taking you to jail for a warrant." And then I come here and they got these charges that I never knew nothing about. I came here on the 30th, and it says this happened on the 28th.
Well, what the police officer is saying is that you basically fled from this vehicle and they chased you down, and that they were on a foot pursuit pursuing you that led to your arrest. And so that you're saying none of that happened.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I'll let the state know then that it's your position. You're going to not accept the proposal that was offered to resolve your cases, and what will happen then is at the hearing that's set for today, it'll be set over for a waiver hearing. At which time, if the state is able to prove its burden, you're going to be going across the street then, and you'll sit there to stand trial as an adult for these charges, okay?
Why can't I do trial over here?
I'm sorry?
So I'm not going to be doing trial over here?
The only way that happens is if the state is unable to be successful at the waiver hearing. If they're unable to meet the burdens that they have at the waiver hearing, then you'll be set for trial here. If they're able to meet their burdens, which is to show that there's a probable cause that you committed this offense, and also that there's no a treatment in the juvenile system that they can offer you, the juvenile system can offer to you, then you're going to be sent across the street. If the state,
see, I wanted to avoid all that. I'm willing to plead guilty to this, but I want to assure that I can get back here.
Well, you just told me that you weren't involved in any of this.
I know. That's what I told him. I told him I didn't do it.
Yeah, but I can't have you go ahead and make an admission saying that you didn't do anything wrong.
All right.
So you might still want to try to talk to your mom, get a hold of your mom, and ask her to talk to probation out there and see, to get a better understanding of how things are run out there. But as far as we're concerned here in the juvenile court, they'll be set for a waiver hearing then, and as I indicated, if we're not successful, because all the state has to do is show probable cause that you committed this offense. If they can show that, the waiver recommendation already is for you to be waived, and so it's an uphill climb, right? Just so you know.
But then if they can't show probable cause, then it's on my favor, right?
Right. If they can't show probable cause,
then you guys let me go anyway.
Well, I don't do that. It's the judge. It's up to the judge.
All right, then that's what we're going to
do.
do.
What will happen is the judge will then set it for a trial in juvenile court. If the state is not successful with their waiver hearing, then it's going to be set for trial in juvenile court.
All right, then that's what we're going to do.
You understand?
I understand.
Okay. I'll be in touch.
Oh man, it's crazy. I'm gonna be here for a while.
Did you get your answers?
Yeah, but he can't help me, man. He's just determined. He act like he didn't understand what I'm saying. Yeah, I told him my situation. He slept in the car. And he said, I can't deal with it. It's out of my
Did
jurisdiction.
you ask him about if you accept your deal, it's a juvenile charge?
Yeah, I asked him about that.
Okay, and did you ask him about will you have the opportunity at a later date for expungement, because it's juvenile?
No, he didn't.
You know,
I know,
Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand that. But I'm gonna be
That's a
stuck.
juvenile charge.
My whole thing is that I'm gonna go to St. Louis and I'm gonna be stuck down there.
Yeah, we don't, this state has nothing to do with Illinois.
Mr. Perko, what he's and his mother, based on what he's telling me, is under the understanding he thinks by staying in Indiana, if it goes to waiver, even if he gets waived to adult court, he thinks that Illinois will then not continue to pursue the charges there. What I've tried to explain to him is that let's assume he gets waived, does a year, 2 years, 10 years, 25 years. At the end of that sentence, Illinois is still going to be waiting there for him. They didn't realize that. And what I wanted him to do was to address you on that, so maybe you could explain to him.
And that would be the correct understanding.
The only thing I'm worried about is when this is over with, when I go to St. Louis, all I'm worried about is my probation getting transferred here. Because I know they're gonna put me back on, I was on probation. All right, I violated. I left the state because I didn't have a home to go to. I violated. They're gonna put me back on probation. And they're gonna try to keep making me stay. Because you know, when you're on probation, you're not supposed to leave the state.
Do some time over there and then release you. If you
Well,
violate.
you already said you did 4 months there, Aaron. You may end up with time served there. I mean, it's a crapshoot. We cannot address what Illinois will do, but what I want you to understand is that charge is not going to go away. Mm-hmm. And the charge that you're dealing with here is right now still a juvenile charge. And if it gets waived, it now becomes an adult charge, which are two different things. Once you have an adult charge, you have no opportunity whatsoever of that charge going away, like you do with a juvenile charge, because you can file for the court to expunge it. But once you get an adult, if it's a felony and you got an adult felony, think about getting a job, Aaron. You got to put that on your application as an adult with a felony charge. Okay, that's all I'm trying to get you, I want you to understand, and that's why I was trying to encourage you to speak to him to find out, in fact, if you would have the opportunity for expungement.
That's absolutely correct. And you're looking at two felonies right now at 17 years, or oh, you're 18 now, aren't you? So that's not a good start. But at least if this went through, you accepted this resolution, what would end up happening is you get your life straightened out, go to school, get a job, you'd always be able to come back and ask the court to expunge it, and you would show the court that I'm on the right track now, my life's in order, and then the court would consider that in its determination.
But if you choose not to go that direction and it gets waived, you're stuck with 2 felony charges for the rest of your life.
Well, all right, let's say I accept it. I just want all you guys' numbers. When I leave here and they come pick me up, I just want everyone's phone number because everyone's telling me it's gonna work out. But if they don't transfer
No,
my
I can't guarantee you Illinois is going to work out.
No,
I
I don't
can't
know.
guarantee you anything in Illinois.
I know, I'm not saying that.
What I want you to understand is what's happening right here, right now.
Yeah, I understand. I just want you guys to help me help my probation get transferred. 'Cause I know what's gonna happen. You know,
We're not going to have any input in Illinois, Aaron.
I know,
That's the
like
bottom line.
when they file a transfer to come here, I want to know if someone can help me.
And beyond that, in Illinois, you're an adult. We're juvenile. So your probation being transferred here would have nothing to do with juvenile. You would be dealing with adult probation.
All right.
See, that's what I want you to understand here. But if you choose to not accept what they're offering you, they're both, Indiana's going to become adult, Illinois is already adult. Okay? That's all I want to make sure that you comprehend.
We're gonna tough it out.